What effect does the quantity of injuries have on healing time? For example, would a paper cut take longer to heal if I had a broken jaw at the same time? Edit. First gold. Thank you, kind stranger. A fun bit of trivia. In polytrauma injuries involving a traumatic brain injury and bone fracture, the fracture may actually heal at a faster rate than the same fracture alone. The mechanism is currently not well understood, but some researchers speculate it's related to enhanced macrophage mobilization. Edit. For some more formal reading, check out some of work being performed in small animal models. Here, and here. Then, even more exciting, check out this study that looked at human patients with combined TBI fracture injuries. Finally, to try to sum it up as best as we can, check out these lit reviews, here and here. Common to have multiple injuries, like in the surgical ICUs from traumas. Healing comes down to infection control, nutrition, usually the issue, and rehab. With large body surface area burn patients, very hard to feed them enough, even with a feeding tube 24 hours a day to meet calorie requirements to heal. Edit for additional info. Acute critical illness can lead to catabolism exceeding anabolism, even in adequately nourished people. Obesity is equal or more risk for wasting. A distal injury won't affect another injury until it begins needing more resources than the body has to distribute. Take burns for example. If you had a burn on your hand, all sorts of plasma and proteins and immune-related cells would be rushing to the site, some already there, causing both local inflammation and an immune response that ultimately results in a blister. The blister is full of immune cells that help to repair the damaged tissues by providing an ideal microenvironment for healing. Now let's say there's a burn to a large portion of your body. Depending on the degree and the inflammation response, third-degree burns have a different response as many of the biological channels of cell repair are completely destroyed. While your body will send out all its required immune cells that it has, it might simply not be enough. In this case, bacterial infections can take hold in the blisters as they provide an ideal environment for certain infections to grow. This results in sepsis and eventually septic shock. Imagine that the body's immune repair system is spread too thin to repair both burns. It doesn't have a very good system at establishing where it should send immune cells with regard to controlling sepsis beyond directing blood away from the extremities and towards critical organs as septic shock progresses. Ultimately, it depends on the nature of the two injuries, but yes, they could affect one another.